Hello everybody, how are you all? Thank you for coming at my YouTube channel, which is called Newsome. Thank you for listening to my content. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope you're getting the most out of it. It's very informative, and I hope I'm trying to make it as interesting as possible. And just thank you, and please do subscribe if you haven't. So now, as the pandemic measures are being lessened in the United States, companies, firms and offices and all kinds of work-related environments will soon be getting back to work in their office environment at the same time, of course, maintaining social distance government guidelines. And in order for them to be guided the right and proper way of social distance, many precautions are being taken place. Couple such as the plexiglass barrier and the latest new camera technology as a long-term investment. So in the past, larger companies like Texas Instruments and Honeywell, they both came out with traditional body sensors and motion detectors for office spaces. But this technology that was actually last year installed in an Austin, Texas office of which is a cybersecurity firm called Rapid7, it was actually meant to track how staff uses the space in the workroom. But who knew the demand for such cameras or sensors would actually be needed for companies? So, now that this updated artificial intelligence it powers sensors by counting how many people are in a room, and it also measures how far apart they are in various parts of the office space. The technology can identify moving bodies or objects, but not faces. And the low-resolution images are not made available to clients, who instead see data turned into numbers and charts. So before the coronavirus pandemic had occurred, a company called VergeSense, that is San Francisco-based, supplied Rapid7 to about 100 companies. Companies, I would say, such as Quicken Loans, Royal Dutch Shell, and PLC. And the sensors were there in order to track how employees were using their office space. And now, recently, they have updated its software to track and score social physical distancing. Once the sensor detects overcrowding, building facilities managers or real estate executives gets alert on their phone regarding overcrowding. Dan Ryan said that each sensor costs a few $100s, while the analytics software costs about under $100 a year to run. VergeSense social distancing update will give a live floor plan. It will show which desks are taking employees, and it will bring in attention to any overcrowding into specific locations. So Charles Reichsteiner, who is Autodesk's Director of Facilities and Corporate Real Estate, said that he had already installed 25 VergeSense cameras at each of his offices in Boston and at San Francisco location. And now they intend to install hundreds more at these same locations. In India, a company called Adapt Intelligence has also updated its technology to track social distancing. They have received orders to install 10,000 vision-based cameras across offices in India and Japan. And they have installed 20,000 cameras across offices in Asia to track how employees were using their space. But, such technology can be a concern of privacy as individuals are being tracked as well as monitor productivity. CEO Dan Ryan, as I mentioned earlier, of VergeSense, he said that the company's devices are sensors and they are not cameras because they don't store images. And both VergeSense and Adapt said that their technology respects the staff's privacy and it doesn't store images. It's obviously made to track health and safety in the workspace. But later down the road, the sellers could remodel the system to watch some other behavior, and that may become a privacy concern. So there is something to look out for down the line. So hopefully this new technology does work out for the best of us, and it definitely improves the guidelines of social distancing. Thank you.